Hey guys, Apoc here, and today we are going to be doing something you guys have been asking for quite some time. We are going to make sure that we get some live matches in here. So we are already 4-0 in this challenge, so we're going to show a couple quick replays, and then we'll get into those live matches. So first, let's talk a little bit about the deck. We are playing a Night Witch, Battle Ram, Bandit deck, this time with Poison, not with 3 Musketeers like you would see with a lot of other people. So, what are we doing? What are we doing with this deck? We're going to be facing a Battle Ram P.E.K.K.A deck with Dark Goblin and Baby Dragon. Pretty common on ladder, in Grand Challenges currently. So there's going to be a lot of important things that I wanted to show in this replay specifically. Specifically, it's going to happen right here. We're not going to send our Night Witch in. Instead, we're going to kite. And this P.E.K.K.A is going to go for a walk. Really far. So we have our Night Witch up. She's doing a pretty good job. P.E.K.K.A chased our Ice Golem, and we're going to turn that P.E.K.K.A around and have it chase our Battle Ram. He even zaps the Battle Ram, but P.E.K.K.A can't catch up and makes the connection. And that P.E.K.K.A is still walking around, hasn't swung anything, down to a quarter life, and we're gonna get a stab. And just like that, no damage taken from that P.E.K.K.A. Didn't even lose any troops, and we took half the tower on the other side, and now the Bandit is already on with the bat support. Just like that, that's the first tower of the game. So you don't want to fight a P.E.K.K.A head on, really. There's really nothing in this deck that wants to fight a P.E.K.K.A, as we don't have any swarm units. It's also okay to take damage in this deck. This deck is definitely a beatdown deck. And you may not want to respond to every little thing. If you respond to every little thing, you're never going to get a big push going. And this deck really wants to get a huge push. So we were able to connect our Battle Ram and Bandit once again, and as you see, when you make those connections, those towers just get crushed. It's great. So just like that, he drops an E-Wiz. We can use our Ice Golem to tank the E-Wiz plus the Dark Goblin. Unfortunately, the Ram pushed it off, so that Dark Goblin did a lot of work. But it's at the end of the day, it's not too big of a deal. He's only got 400 health on the tower, so let's just put him out of his misery and get this Battle Ram to the tower, and that's a nice 3 crown. So let's do one more, and this is versus a 3 Musketeer deck, as I wanted to show a 3 Musketeer deck because there's just so many of them, and I wasn't sure if we're going to face them in our live matches, so I wanted to make sure that we got this up. Going to fast forward just a bit while we pump up. So he's a little anxious, shuffling his cards, so let's get going here. So first thing, we don't have our Poison, because that would have been a great value Poison. So we're going to use our Bandit on the right to clean up his solo Musketeer, and we are going to use our Ice Spirit to protect so that we can save our Night Witch. Now, Night Witch does great damage, and will kill something even with heal, and we are already back to our Ice Golem, leading to having to Fireball. And that already gave us a pump lead. So he had to Fireball, we were able to pump. Now we got 2 pumps, he's got 1, and we got the same elixir here. We're tied 7-7. So he's going to pump, meaning that we can set up a nice big push, so we will drop our Night Witch. So we'll set up our Night Witch, Bandit, Battle Ram, and let's get this going. Bandit, Battle Ram, and Poison, just to clean it up. And able to hit that pump as well, not letting him pop up, keeping our elixir advantage, and we are on that tower. 100-0 all at once. Now he does have all 3 Musketeers on the board, so we are going to have to do a lot of fancy defending now. So as always, we want to stop them from making the connection. So we didn't get a charged connection, and we are keeping that Musketeer off. So he's going to heal here. We're going to just keep our tower up. We still have our bandit to save. And now he's still going to have to respond to that bandit if he doesn't want to take a 300 charge hit. We shouldn't have put that there. We did know we had fireball. That was a mistake that let him have the tower. But we know that we have an elixir lead. We have a pump. He didn't. Now he pumps up and we're ready to go. We already got a Night Witch down. So bandit, Night Witch, and now let's get this poison down. And we're going to zap everything down just to get a little bit extra. And our Night Witch is just going to give it a nice one stab, and that will get her to the tower. And that will take this a 2-0. And then finally, we will block, knowing that the only option that he has left is to 3 Musketeers right in the pocket. And that gets it. That saves us with that battle ram with the block. No extra damage taken. So sometimes you got to think about what is their only way to win left, and if they're going to be desperate and throw say a minor minion horde, you know, just be prepared for that right at the end, so you don't get any of those last second towers to be given up. So let's get into a match. Let's see how we do. Just make sure we got the right deck still up, and here we go. Okay. So we're just going to open up with our Ice Golem in the back. It's very non-committal so that we don't have to wait for the Night Witch on the wrong side. So I guess he's going to Ice Spirit our Ice Golem. I'll take that. That'll be okay. Okay, so we're gonna get poisoned down here, so I'm gonna pump up. That baby dragon is gonna do some work. We'll just use an Ice Spirit to not take a tremendous amount of damage on the other side. Those bats are doing an okay distracting that baby dragon. You gonna get a charge? Not gonna get a charge. Okay. So all in all, we were able to cycle back with our pump. Okay, so now we know that he's got a P.E.K.K.A. So we're definitely going to charge the other side. And let's get this in. So we're gonna distract that P.E.K.K.A. already. We have the plan, just like we did in the last game, and get the P.E.K.K.A. run into the other side. Walk him around. And he can chase him all day. I don't care. Okay, so let's have him walk towards the middle. Can we stop? Okay. Wasn't able to get that charge off. Okay, so our Ice Golem is still going to protect. We were able to take the tower. Other tower is still at 2 fits for any math guys. Okay, so finally he's ready to set up his big push. We're gonna get P.E.K.K.A. poisoned. We'll find out if he's got Graveyard in a moment, I guess. So we're going to poison down his push so he doesn't get too much value. So we're going to not let his battle ram get through, and then we're going to tank for our Night Witch, try to keep her up. Got to keep those bats flowing. And now we got all those bats. So, and there we go. That should be the game 5 for us. So, we don't really want to fight P.E.K.K.A.s, so him dropping the P.E.K.K.A. Proactively allowed us to just charge the other side, and basically one big push, take that tower out. So let's get into one more game, let's see how we do. Okay, versus another Asian characters, can't say their name. So we'll just cycle our Ice Spirit first. And then we can cycle our ice golem. And he's gonna pump, so we will too. He played skeletons, so, and poison. I'm not 100% sure what he's playing yet, but we might be able to punish him here. So let's give it a shot. See if we can poison all of this. I don't think so. I still want to poison though. I'm not gonna hit the E-Wiz. I'm gonna guess he's playing Golem. Or maybe he's playing Minor Minion Horde. Or, sorry, Minor Poison. See if he poisons us down again. I'm gonna say it's Graveyard. There it is. We're gonna get poisoned too. There's the poison. And he dealt a lot of damage. Well played. Skeletons do not counter Bandit. So we're able to make our Battle Ram connection there. But all in all, he did take a lead with that. So we'll just use our Ice Spirit and move our pump over. We gotta get our pumps going. We're having a hard time here getting established, but we should do a little bit better in double elixir. Okay, so he poisoned again. So we know he's got an E-Wiz. This time he's got no poison, so we should be able to defend this. Or he cycled all the way back. Wow. Okay, so we got 2 Night Witches up. Let's see if we can get our Bandit onto his. And okay, Bandit, charge in. Wow. Oh, I just misplaced that. I don't think we got this. I'm not exactly sure what we should have done. Maybe we should have avoided pumping up. Okay, so let's hop into one more. Okay, so this one is versus Joshua. We finally have a pump in our opening hand. Okay, so if he's leading with Ice Golem, generally means either playing Graveyard or he's playing 3 Musketeers. With a Bandit there, I'm going to guess he's playing that he's playing 3 Musketeers. And see if we can get our Bandit on his. And let's get going here. One stab, please. Thank you. Okay, so we got a little damage off, but we weren't able to nail his pump. Instead, we went for the Electro Wizard, and he has no backup. So, we are going to take a charge strike here, unfortunately. You gonna switch sides? Or are we just blocking the Bandit? Ah, there's the 3 Musketeers. So let's get a poison down on them. And we're able to make that Bandit connect. And let's get another pump going as our bats do a little bit of work. And just like that, that's about half the tower. He's probably going to battle ram. Yep. So we're going to use our ice golem and zap, so we don't get a full charge strike, only a tiny one. And his bandit is still up, which is okay. And now we got double pump going, so does he. He doesn't have much left on his. So we are going to get a nice value poison here. We're going to zap down as well. Let's see what we can do here. And I think that this should be the end of his push. Let's get a lightning down, and a poison down. And can we get another ram? And one more poison, and I think this will be able to end it. As soon as Bandit charges, and there's our charge strike. Whew. So, I want to give a shout out to my friend Kyle. Mini Kyle CR on Facebook gave me this deck. So if this is something you guys want to test out, give it a shot. He's got a few 12 wins with it, and one of my other friends in my clan is testing this out. It's going pretty well. So if you're looking for a new deck, I hope you guys enjoyed these live replays, and I will see you next time. Peace.